What can we hear? We can hear Santa bells, sleigh bells, and that is an indicator that I am going to be doing the monthly reads for December. So my lovelies, just to let you know, when I release the monthly reads out, there isn't a weekly read for that week. So my weeklies will resume back in, I think it's Monday the 7th of December, just to let you know, my lovelies. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into these reads to see if you're naughty or nice and what is lurking around for the wonderful star signs as we go through the month of December. I'm now going to be reading for the lovely Taurus. So Taurus, let's have a look at what is coming in for you for the Christmas season. What have we got going on for the lovely Taurians for December? What have we got going on for Taurus for December? What have we got going on for Taurus? Let's have a look. And we've got the Page of Wands. So that is something going to be coming in quite quickly that needs your attention urgently, I feel, for some of you at the very, very start of December. So let's just get some more clarification. I also want to say you're full of energy as well, Taurus. I always look at this here as like momentum. You are you have a a spring in your step as we go into December, so it's quite a positive energy that we have around you. So we've got here time to go. Okay, time to go for Taurus. So this could mean for some of you that you've got plans where you've organised things going through the month of December. Also, time to go could be you feel you have finished either an agency contract. It's as though you're moving from one aspect to another, and I do feel that is to do with your job for some of you. I just feel agency, it's like you finished one term of contracts with somebody and it's like, right, time to go now, I'm off now, going through another doorway. But I felt it as in a job opportunity for some, obviously not all of you. Time to go as well, as I said, I felt it's packing up things to go and stay with family just for a few days over the Christmas period. We've got anxiety here, so the anxiety could be, as I said, job wise, where something's ended and then some of you may not be in a position and worrying, thinking, what am I going to do after Christmas? Some of you could have this anxiety around you, wondering how you're even going to get through Christmas. So let's clarify that card. So what else have we got going on for Taurus? Some of you as well could be dealing with family members who may not be well and you're anxious, thinking, are they going to be out of hospital or back home with you for the Christmas period as well. But just note, I love this card because it shows you the lucky 6 dice, which is around this person's neck, and it's saying the universe, it's doing its best, okay, to bring things to the surface and for you to get on top of things. So all I want to say is don't feel anxious, and I know that's easy for me to say, whatever it is you're dealing with, but it doesn't matter how much you worry, it's not going to change the outcome or the situation. The universe is working hard to get you on top of things. So if you are faced with a job loss, if you are faced with anything ill health related, if not directly you, and you're dealing with being a caregiver around others, know that things, you will get on top of the situation. It's like getting on top of finances as well for some of you. That's why the anxiety comes in for some of you. Money worries around December. Can I put food on the table? It's that kind of an energy. But we've got the Page of Swords here. And as I said, some of you could be looking for jobs. You're trying to source some financial stability, because when I look at the Page of Swords cards. It's moving from one area to another, and you are literally heading newspapers, computers, getting all these ideas of what what your next move is going to be. So let's have a look what else we've got going on. Some of you could return back to study as well. There might be a study plan in place for some of you that you are looking at to do. We've got Triumph of Lies. This is your deep-rooted psyche. This is how you are feeling. And the Triumph of Lies is a victorious card in some aspects, where you have been dealing with somebody. It could be in a romantic relationship where, you know, you've seen somebody for their true colours, and it's like, you know what, I'm totally over you. I can read you like a book, and you triumph over the situation where you feel you've been. It's like they're saying you've been wrongly done over something. But the Patient card comes out just to say, if you are trying to get revenge on somebody, or you're trying to show somebody in their true light, okay, of what they've done across you or across somebody else, it comes in with a Patience card to say, look, get your timing right on this. Yes, you know that they may not have treated you fairly. If it's a romantic situation and you know your partner has been, you know, playing away and what have you, it's just saying, don't get leaping in like a bull at a gate. Patience, because the timing is key. Timing is key on this element, Taurus. Okay. I also feel as well, and I don't like to say it at this time of year, but I feel for some of you, it could just be one of you out there. You are caregiving to somebody where the time, it's like, you know, there isn't much time left before they pass over to the spirit world. And it's like saying, patience, and I know you're struggling and it's hard to be in that situation of watching a loved one deteriorate, but it's saying timing, and you are supported, and you will get to that finishing line, as hard as that is. Like I say, I don't like to bring sorrow into my readings, but when it comes in, and I just felt there that there is somebody dealing with someone who's on, you know, borrowed time. It's like borrowed time. So I'll go the distance here, okay? It's just saying the situations around you at the moment, you know, you just feel, am I ever going to cross the finishing line on this? I'm struggling to deal with whatever it is. So we've got the go the distance here. You're nearly crossing the line on a certain situation that you've been dealing with. As I said, financially, you are being protected there. And the finishing line for you, for some, is getting everything ready for Christmas itself. But it's saying, you know, you will go the distance, and you will get everything sorted. So we've got the golden egg, okay, which is the alchemical sign of the ether, which, as I said, is protecting you, financially, and it will be bringing a new opportunity in for you. And we've also got the eagle, which is the alchemical sign of air, which is communication. Communication comes in fast, guys, around some of you as we go into the end of December. And where you were anxious, okay, at the start, wondering to yourself, what am I going to do money-wise? What am I going to do about a job? But just know that behind the scenes, the wheels are turning. And yeah, you're doing your fair share by looking at what you can explore and everything else. The Triumph of Lies here, as I said, I felt a situation where old skeletons as well out the closet can come into the forefront in December. It could be an old flame for some of you, and hence why we have the leopard never changes its spot situation. So some of you could be dealing with communication, or you receive communication and then it's like, well, do I reply back to them or not? Okay, but it's like saying, don't just reply straight off the bat. Think about what you're letting yourself in for if it is an ex-partner who is coming back into the mainframe. And timing, again, is key on a situation that I mentioned. Some dealing with caregiving, you know, the loss of a loved one on borrowed time. And then we've got the golden egg and the eagle, which is a fabulous energy to come into, guys, because it's just saying that there is a golden opportunity going to be presented itself to you as we go through the end of December. So I just want to grab one of these, actually. Let's have a look how the universe sees you. How does the universe see you? And we have this card here. So look at this card, guys. The universe is showing you a picture of there is lots of opportunities going to be coming for you to unlock. There is a golden opportunity right staring you in the face, okay? Some of you could have to go back to study as well to achieve and open more doors. So that is quite an interesting card that the universe is presenting itself. So let's have a look what's coming in at the start of January. What have we got coming in for January for Taurus? What are they going to be dealing with, guys? January. And we have the Four of Wands. So it's a nice energy that we go into at the start of January for you. Celebration for some. It's like victorious over something. Now, I do feel this is, as I said at the very start, somebody is finishing agency work, unsure of where they're going to next, but you can celebrate as we go into January because the universe has paid you back and you can breathe. You can breathe a sigh of relief, and that can be as well as harsh as it may sound for the person who passed over, because I feel someone has been struggling with their health, you know, deteriorating, and when they pass over, they're no longer in pain. And as hard as it is grief, you get that release because you've been under so much strain and stress while you've been going through that period, whoever I'm picking up with. So let's dig in deep to the charms and see what comes out for you, Taurus. Well, and the same charm, I've got loads of charms in here. There's not just the one charm, but this came out for Capricorn, and it's because you're dealing with fragile situations. You're dealing with wearing your heart on your sleeve. So that's why the little fairy with its heart on its sleeve, handing its heart out. You know, you're pouring your heart out. You're pouring out your emotions, okay, as we go through December for Taurus. So let's have a look at what the meditative poetry came out as. They're only little short reads for December for the words for the poems this month, guys. And we have ho 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 and a bottle of rum, gifts around the tree and food in your tum, making merry in your own little way. A card from an old friend or flame will make your day. A walk on Christmas Day where it begins to snow will have a chance meeting with Cupid's bow. Illinois for some is significant here. Delays in travel plans at this time of year. Picked up Illinois for some reason. I've never been to Illinois. I have no idea really in America where Illinois is, but I had it screaming in my ears, Illinois, where somebody is supposed to get there or going from there, and they will have their plans scuppered, okay? Whoever that is a message to. So, my lovely Taurians, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs because you could have extended messages there. I hope you have, as she grabs her little bells, a wonderful Merry Christmas. Thank you for all your support in 2020. It's been a hard one for all of us, hasn't it? So let's hope 2021 is a bit of a brighter one for all of us. So have a great Christmas, the best you can, my lovelies, and I'll look forward to reading you next time. Take care. Bye.